Uh-oh. Yeah. It's another day in paradise out here on the boat. And it looks like we'll need to do another layer of white on the door.
It is too big.
If we can do it, so can you, you know? We just got to the boat. It's a pretty day today. I'm checking things out. The smell is still really strong. So we're gonna open up the windows and let it air out. We haven't really got to air it out as much as we've wanted to because it's been so rainy this week. So we're coming in today. We're gonna air stuff out, clean some stuff up, and see what we can do while we're here. What's wrong? All right, guys, so this is what it's looking like right now in here. It looks a mess. So we're here and we're gonna start cleaning it up, do what we can do. It is pretty hot in here.
It's 90 degrees in here.
But we're gonna air it out and see what we can get cleaned up today so we can get back in here. Stop staying at Brenda's house.
But like the one brown dot's just gonna like stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, upcycling. That's what I'm doing. I'm upcycling.
Not sure if this was gonna come off, but it actually is coming off with these crocodile cloth wipes.
She wasn't sure about them either.
I was like, why are we spending, how much were they, like 10 or 20 bucks?
It was like $22.
I'm like, why are we spending $20 on some freaking baby wipes?
We already had baby wipes.
I'm like, we have wipes.
But
we have a lot of wipes.
They don't hurt your skin or nothing.
But these are amazing.
Yeah, they really are, dude. They rock. Just get elbow grease.
Okay, it's hot. I'm going to take a small break, and I thought maybe we could talk about some of the setbacks that we're having. I wouldn't really call them setbacks, but just some of the things that aren't going exactly the way that we planned, and some of the things we still have to do, and a few things we're not sure what we're gonna do still. So let's talk about some of those.
Yeah.
Babe,
what's that?
Putting you in the spotlight.
Oh. Well,
so we can talk about the windows. So if you'll notice, there's some bulging on the windows, and a little bit, you can kind of see a little bit of where we didn't do enough sanding and things. So a big reason why it looks like that is because we didn't do any fiberglass on the inside.
this one I did.
Yeah, so he started doing fiberglass on this one.
What had happened was I taped it up there and I did the glass from the outside and I put paper in here so that we wouldn't have to breathe it, like staying on the boat and stuff and time. And it kind of like sank in a little bit. Mm-hmm. But I foamed it and then I glassed the outside and I put 3 layers of glass on it. And these over here, I put 2 layers of chalk strand and 1 layer of the interwoven or whatever. But it's got 3 layers of glass on the outside, and then I foamed these on the inside, and I used Farron filler to just kind of cover that up. I thought about using epoxy resin and painting it, but the fumes and the smells and the time,
which is a big reason why we didn't put the fiberglass on the inside too, because of the smells, and because that we did do the fiberglass on the inside on this one and it fell in, and we were scared that it was going to happen to that side too.
And it was my first attempt. So it is done structurally. Yeah,
so structurally it is good. Yes, it does look a little bit bad. Maybe we could have sanded it down better and painted it better, but mostly because of the fumes and stuff, we're leaving them like that. Yeah. We're leaving it like that. We don't want to be putting up with any more fumes. We have to get back in this boat. We've already been out of the boat for a week, and this is our full-time live-aboard house. So right now we're staying with family, and we can't do that for long. We've got to get back in the boat. So we're leaving it like that. I'm gonna get some good curtains to go over it, but you know what? I think it's funny because it's one of those things. It's like, if we can do it, so can you, you know? The reason why we changed the windows is because they were hot. And also they leaked.
Yeah, and they leaked.
So
and they were leaking between the glass.
Yeah, although it doesn't look amazing, we fixed that problem that we had. So that was what was important. And as for this window, we're gonna do it a little bit later because we've got the air conditioner in there for now. And then some stuff that maybe you guys could even help us with. We can't figure out where to put the trash can. We're gonna be putting new countertops on there. And that's where the refrigerator is gonna go, and we're gonna have new steps that go down there. This is just our temporary steps.
The stainless steel tubing with the stanchion mounts basically in the floor that have like the fancy steps in between the poles, and just kind of wrap them up here and mount them.
I don't know if you guys have any imagination. I don't have as much as an imagination as for what it's going to look like when we're finished, and maybe not as much hope. I have a little bit like more doubt than he does, but he has things in his mind. He sees how they're going to go. He's going to make them look as good as he can. We're going to be happy with it. People like us out here with not a lot of funds to be doing all this in the first place, we are scrounging up the money just to be able to do this because when Paul goes back to work to fund our travels, he won't be able to actually work on the boat because he'll be working all the time
I still will
an actual job, which he will be, yeah, coming home and working on the boat while he's tired, yeah, exactly. But right now, he doesn't have a full-time job out on land, so he has all day to be working on it and getting us back in the boat, so that's what we're doing. He got all the paint that he accidentally got on the mast, he got all of that off, and he kept the kids' names on here where we did how tall they are. We marked how tall they are, and he kept that on there, which I thought was really sweet. And then the spots where he did paint besides the windows look super nice. I love the ceilings for now, and we're gonna be putting the flooring in, and our bedding is almost done. We've got to sew that, so our bedding's almost finished, so everything's really gonna start coming together. Right now it's all destroyed and it's a mess, so I gotta put the camera down and get to work. So you guys want to see Paul's makeshift gimbal stove?
Hey, this is just the frame to it.
The frame, yes. Yeah. We're gonna be putting all the bones to it later, or I guess it wouldn't be the bones, skin to it later.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Looks like that's gonna need like a clip on it so that can't happen.
Oh, yeah, I guess we just learned something, didn't we?
Learn. Woo! Yeah, y'all like that. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I love it. You did great.
Yeah.
So he made that for us. I don't know if you guys remember when we got our engine ripped out and our sink went along with it. Our sink got ripped out in that process, which we were planning on redoing it anyway. So this is what we have going on right now. You can watch that transformation by following our channel and watching our videos that we post every week.
Nuh-uh. We don't really post every week, do we?
I try, yeah. Actually, so surprised that all the paint came off of there. It's another day in paradise out here on the boat. It smells so strong. I don't know if we'll ever get back up on this boat. Paul's out there taking the boom and the sails off because we really need to put a new one on. We have a new boom and new sails, so we're gonna put those on later. And I'm down here just really cleaning up making sure everything's wiped down, scraping the paint off of some things, and sweeping, wiping, cleaning, doing what I can where I can. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Say just being cute and sweet. So we're really just trying to air it out, get the smells out of here so we can move back in as quick as possible.
This thing broke when we were sailing. And I just kind of tied it up forever ago. Now we're finally fixing it.
We've been sailing with it and everything too.
Yeah. Well, I over-fixed it, so, you know. Never hurts to over-engineer. Sometimes. I guess I just sit it beside the car.
Don't drop it in the water. He's like, crap, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I guess I'll just sit it by the car. So he's just gonna go sit the big boom by the car. We just had the sheriffs come by and ask us about the neighbor's boat. The last couple of big winds that we had that come through here keep pushing this little trawler boat like closer and closer to the bridge. It just has like this little Danforth anchor on it and it's not strong enough to hold it. And every big wind that comes through, it moves a little closer to the bridge. So I think they're wanting to figure out whose it is and let them know that it's dragging, but all I know is that it used to be rented by the guy that drowned out here a while back. And we don't know who the actual owner is to the boat, but we know his dad lives on this boat next door. So I sent him over there hoping maybe he'll know more, because I have no idea who owns it, and I've had several people ask and inquire about it because I know some people are wanting to buy it. It's one of those that's going to end up in the shrubs and in the mangroves during the next big windstorm or hurricane, so they definitely want to get it taken care of before it's too late. It's beginning of hurricane season, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get one sometime soon. He's working on putting the other boom on.
It didn't quite fit.
Oh, it doesn't fit?
Well, it does, but I gotta trim the edges off here so that it can spin back and forth. When I went to turn it, I didn't notice, and it caught the thing and broke. So I got like 4 bolts to fix now, and I gotta fix this. But anyway, I'm trying to cut this at an angle so if this blade explodes, it flies away from me and not into my legs. I end up on that Facebook group, Dangerous Side Grinder Attachments or whatever. Dangerous Grinder Attachments.
I don't think I'm a part of that group.
Yeah. Either way, hopefully this does alright. Golly shucks. Yeah, but if it ricochets off of there, it's gonna bounce off and hit me, but then it's a ricochet, right?
He did get most of the white done, but we have to do another layer of the blue for the bathroom. I have forever wanted like one of those bowl sinks, like a sink that's just a bowl with a hole in the bottom. So he's gonna make me one in the bathroom, and we'll need a new faucet for that. And I noticed that it's still a little dirty back here, so I'm gonna get in and clean that out really good. And he'll come back in, do one more layer of blue, and then he'll have to fix up some of the white. I don't even know why he bought tape, because he didn't even use it. But I'll need to clean this up, and it looks like we'll need to do another layer of white on the door. Okay, you consider this about halfway finished with the bathroom. Well, that's really nice of them. The sheriff went over there and re-anchored that boat. It was over there by the bridge. It's there now. Oh, all right. It's exciting.
It is too big. It is too big. But the cool thing is it's got reef points in it. We can just reef it down a little bit. It's just a little too big.
Aw, my sweet baby. We are here on the boat again today. It smells a lot better in here today. We came in, we opened everything up, we let all the smells out. We had the air conditioner on for a while, and now we've shut everything up. We've got the air conditioner on, and it feels really good in here. The smells are starting to go away. We'll be back on the boat soon. We're excited about that, and we're starting to put stuff back where it goes. I started taking stuff out of the V-berth and putting it back in the bathroom and just putting things up. We're starting to put the tools up. We're gonna start putting things back where they go, and we gotta go to the store a little bit later and get some more things for the bathroom. So we're excited about that. It is supposed to rain for most of the day today, so we're only gonna be here for a couple of hours today, but that's enough for us to air it out in here and clean up a little bit so that we can come back and get back to it again tomorrow. And then why don't you talk about what you did yesterday, how you got the boom, the sail, and all that.
Oh yeah, I swapped the boom out and the sail, but I'm gonna have to reef the sail because it's like 2 foot too big. But it is a way nicer sail, so we're gonna be using that. And the boom's like I think 1 foot shorter, which really the sail didn't go all the way to the end of the boom anyway. So, but we can put the other sail on there. It fits right in there too. So now we have a backup mainsail and a really nice mainsail.
Tell them why we got rid of the old boom and replaced it with the new one.
Just because it's heavy. We got rid of the boom because it's so heavy, and we put those solar panels up there. And this other boom I got is like literally, it's at least half the weight, and it's like designed for racing boats. So I'm sure it's probably way stronger, and it doesn't have the furling gears in it and all that.
During this refit, we've actually shed a lot of weight with the engine and the gas tanks and the boom that he just took off. Just so many different things. We've shed a lot of weight off this boat, which is a good thing because those solar panels weigh quite a bit.
But we've been trying to even it back out and put the weight back in the right spots.
Yeah. Okay, Paul just got done scrubbing the heck out of that. It looks brand new. And then I asked him, I said, what are you gonna do with the holes back there? Let's see, babe. What are you gonna do with the holes back there? Da 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 da.
It doesn't go to the end.
They don't have to know that. Ta-da!
Perfect fit.
Yeah, so no more hole now.
If you got an old boat, you need to like pull all the wire now. Like one of the first things I did was like cut all the unnecessary wiring off, which is pretty much everything.
Because she found that back there.
You were taken. So you're making. Guaranteed out of the iceberg.
Beautiful, babe.
Thank you.
The storms are rolling in. We gotta go.